Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here and it is time to take a look at the 2019 video that we're looking at for our countdown to 10. Of course, we've been taking a look at every single year of the channel and a video from that year from 2012 all the way until a video from 2022. And right now we're at 2019, so we're well over the halfway point. And 2019 is when things got interesting. 2019, I think, was like the time that I really started to feel like I've been doing this for a while. Let's take a different path, maybe. Less videos is something I could see doing relatively soon, that kind of thing. And honestly, we're at that point. We had Return to Summer, which was really a test for me to see, do I want to keep making videos a lot and consistently? And I think we've really seen that come together, that decision in 2020 and towards the end of that year, where we said, we're going to do less content in 2021. And we did a lot less last year. And I think that 2019 is really what set that up. 2019 was not an easy year, personally. It was definitely a tough year. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say. It was just a tough year, very difficult time, and not a year that I really look back on with that much excitement or care for that year. So, there's that. 2019, I guess positives in 2019. I got into F1. That was cool. Obviously, F1's a big thing for me now. Something that I'm really, really big fan of, and something that is very much reflected in that on the channel. So I figured the best choice is to watch an F1 gameplay. So, those of you who don't know, F1 was something that I always, basically the only thing I knew about F1 was what was ever mentioned on Top Gear. I didn't really get it. I just heard references to it. And I knew who Lewis Hamilton was. And Sebastian Vettel. That's pretty much it. Those were the two people that I really knew. Especially Lewis Hamilton. And that was it. Didn't really know much about it. I tried a little bit to be like, hey, maybe I'll play the video game of it from 2017, I believe. Just, I did a demo. I don't even think I made a video on it, but that was it. And then 2019, Drive to Survive came out. I was at a restaurant with my brother, and he said that he was watching F1 because he started watching it in the middle of 2018, and he said he watched Drive to Survive, and he told me to watch on Netflix, and I'm like, okay, I'll check it out. And I watched the whole season in 2 days, and I was like, this is wild. This racing's awesome. I want to check it out because, of course, I've always been interested in cars. That's something that I've always loved. Like I said, I always watched Top Gear from when I was younger. I mean, you've seen on the channel, if you've watched for a long time, back in 2014, 2013, we did a lot of stuff talking about cars. I've always played racing games. I mean, you can see that. NASCAR has been something that I've always loved as well. So, I've always been into cars. So it just made sense to get into F1. And here we are now, doing so many things related to F1 on the channel that I figured, one of the first videos that I ever made, we should look back on. So, I did 3 videos of F1 2018. I believe this is the first video of F1 2019. So, for me, the Austrian Grand Prix in 2019 is a special race. It's up there as one of my favorites that I've ever seen. Because that's the first time that I ever get to see Max Verstappen win. I believe it was like his 5th win of his career? Something like that. I know he had... Yeah, it had to be his 5th win, because he had 3 in 2019, 2 in 2020, and he doubled that in 2021 to get to 20 career wins. So he had... Yeah, this is his 5th career win. So... It was awesome to see him win and see him go wheel to wheel with Charles Leclerc in that race. Is awesome. This video came out right after that, so I'm talking about it, and that's why this video performed relatively well for a gameplay video on my channel, just because I titled it Max Verstappen vs. Charles Leclerc, which happened the same day, because I recorded this video, because on the channel now we do a like race recap video occasionally. Race previews and reviews, we do those, especially in 2021. We did a lot. And this here is how I used to do it in 2019. We would just play the game, talk about the races, preview them, heading into the weekend. So let's start the video. We've talked too much.
Right. Before we begin, here we are. We're racing F1 2019 now. We've switched from 2018 to 2019 with the launch of this game. I don't really know what happened. I was supposed to do qualifying and sort of didn't. But either way, I might hit the wrong setting. We're here F1 2019. First, it was a stream on Friday when it launched. I already recorded this video on F1 2018 and figured, let's not. So here we are, Sunday night, after the actual race in Austria happened, which is very cool since we didn't get to do that previously. We're here. We're going to talk about the last race, what happened, and how excited I was about the result. So here we go, racing in Austria.
Ooh, this game looks so different. Gasly's still in the Red Bull in this game. Wild.
We got 18 laps around here. Our favorite track.
Now, I do want to note, this is on a lot easier AI than I play on now. I definitely would not have made those passes. I believe now I play on 70? I believe at this I was playing on like 20. So, keep that in mind. The AI is super low. I don't know why. I just slowly have built up per game. And in this game, I had the AI on super, super easy. So, we're going to see that easiness of the AI throughout this video.
Tracks to race, the Red Bull Ring. I raced this a lot in, obviously, F1 2018, we were playing that. And then during Gran Turismo Sport, I played it in that a decent amount. It's one of my favorite tracks from that launch in November last year. You know,
Jump by Gasly, easy, not surprised. Not surprised at all.
Here we are, a little bit of a, little different. Different names on the screen, but change it up a little bit. Also, the difficulty has been increased from, I was running 20% in previous races to now 35%.
Oh, we're at 35%, okay. Still a lot lower than I do now.
I do still have the medium braking assist. Kind of like a mean thing to leave on. But...
Yeah, I definitely, for some reason, started the F1 game with a lot more assists on compared to like other racing games. Most racing games I don't really race with a braking assist. I pretty much know how to brake myself. Besides the current NASCAR game, because that game's big trash and you kind of need that. But most racing games, I want to just be able to control the car. The only thing I really keep on is traction control, because I'm not trying to drive without it. But I have medium brake assist. I think F1 2021, I don't have any brake assist. I think 2020 I had it on low. So basically I was working that up. So 2019, we had a lot of stuff. 2020, we cut it way down. 2021 is pretty much no brake assist, a lot more difficult AI. Because for some reason I just thought this game's gonna be completely impossible. Just because I had that in my mind from playing F1 2017 where I couldn't do a corner without crashing. So.
Honestly, like, I try to take it off and I just struggle so much. It's not like I don't break myself. Most of the time I do, but it's nice to have a little extra bit to help you out. So,
got the car looks so chunky on the front.
Behind Charles Leclerc.
After seeing the
race has eventually. Definitely like Charles Leclerc. We want to race in the Ferrari at some point. We've only raced as Max Verstappen.
Wait.
Charles Leclerc. We want to race in the Ferrari at some point. We've only raced.
Wait, 2019 me was wild. I said I like Charles Leclerc. Goddamn. What happened?
In any of his videos, so. Nice move. Good job. Switch that for a different car for once.
That's interesting.
This is like races that happen in Austin.
Ooh, you see that ERS performance being used.
I was obviously happy. I got into Formula 1 this season, so I hadn't obviously gotten to see Red Bull, Max Verstappen win. And I was so excited to see.
That's an awesome moment.
My favorite team, probably my favorite driver, Max Verstappen, my favorite driver, win. It is, I want to see Charles Leclerc win at some point. Definitely, I know he will.
This is a weird video.
We'll get there.
Me hyping up Charles Leclerc? What the hell?
This race, teams race so well. Get off. So.
Wow. That's,
still following behind him.
I don't think I was hyping up Gasly, though. That's the real one that I'm glad about.
DRS is active now. Last one.
Ooh, are we going to send it? Yep, send it. I could have stuck that in there better. Definitely could have kept that rolling. But I
struggle. But yeah, my thoughts on the actual race to talk about in the race here too.
So let's talk about this.
Recorded it the day after. Sometimes before.
Come on, send it. Get by him.
Recorded before the race. This is being after. We can definitely talk about the race. So.
This is all I want to say. I just want to see me get by. This is on 35, and I'm struggling. We're going to get DRS and send it up the inside here. We got to. No?
Now, I feel like Formula 1 I put team over driver. So if you're watching NASCAR, you would put driver over team. But it's different to sort of put the team over driver. We should support the driver.
Team over driver? Okay. I agree. I still agree with that. You can. There's definitely drivers, but I feel like, for me personally, Red Bull's like, that's my team. Like, I'm going to root for Red Bull, whoever's in the car. And I want any driver in the car to succeed. Granted, Max will, if he does ever leave Red Bull, I'll still root for him, but.
And then to chase down Charles Leclerc like he did.
Damn.
He thought he was having an issue. That was the crazy thing too. He thought he was having a car issue, but it started being an exhaust sensor and stuff.
Ooh, exhaust sensors. Those are fun.
Pass there, then chase down Charles Leclerc for the last
Come on.
couple laps.
This is ridiculous.
Got by him.
That's gotta be the move right here.
Then we got there.
Now, granted, in this game you couldn't control your ERS like you can in 2019, not 2020, and 2021. You can't control your engine mode in 2021. That's what it is. 2020 you can do engine mode and ERS. 2021 you can do just ERS. Did I mess this up? Nah. I got it. Easy.
Other thing my issue with this is like in video games when they just like don't allow you to make contact. Like Gran Turismo's great at that. They just like
Oh no! I almost got passed again. Almost spun there too. You see that? The car in 2021 definitely wants to spin more than. They definitely made the cars more realistic, and that 2021 car wants to always kick out when you're turning. What the hell? Bottas battling me now. Can I turn this down? Like, I'm just talking over myself. Like, we just see Charles Leclerc here. Actually, DRS, this is going to be the pass. This has to be. There's no way. I thought Leclerc was going to send it there, though. What the hell, dude? I'm struggling against 35 AI, dude. This is embarrassing.
I wouldn't know where my teammate is, actually. Check that out. 6th, okay. Pierre Gasly is in 6th. You know, obviously that's different. We had Daniel Ricciardo last time we did the same. New teammate. Very fun. I've been playing the career mode. I believe I'm actually just finished Austria. Yeah, I finished Austria last night. We do Silverstone, which we'll be doing in 2 weeks here on the channel. We're a week off from F1 action here, and we will be going to Silverstone. But I forgot my windows. Oops. We're not done with F1 2019 this week. We will be playing a F2 race.
So I think at this point, pretty much pull away now. I think we have a safety car show up.
No way. The event, which is partially fine with me, because it was like.
This is always fun to watch because I just.
But either way, my friend and I went to the event and seen. Full course caution. The safety car is out. Keep an eye on the delta.
Because I don't remember making these videos. Like, I remember the title.
No way. I would want to pause and see what happened to him. But I'll check in a couple of minutes once we get done with the safety car. I had an issue when I was doing this game. I told you I did Austria in the career mode. I'll go back to my story. But I did Austria in the career mode, and it was a safety car. It was Press.
Let's see how I do on my safety car restart. I know now I kind of kill it.
So, I was like about 2, like about 3 or 4. There was a barbecue food truck there. Green flag. Alright, now we can see what happened on that racing record. Let's see. Incidents. Mechanical failure. Oof. Yeah, so we went to the event to eat, and we had barbecue from the food trucks.
I don't know, I'm
just been out front all race.
just talking about something random at this point.
6th of the kind.
It's kind of what I do. I just get distracted and talk about
And
whatever.
now, at the time, it was one of 2 tracks that I won. I either won Azerbaijan or. Was I correct?
So that was that. I mean, very fun to do. It's always interesting to go back and see some of the old content. And this video is just one of those unique things that it was awesome video to make at the time, and it's cool to have this to look back at and see. So the beginning of my F1 playing on the channel compared to now, seeing that difference, and yeah, it was overall very fun though. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.